I didn't really feel like celebrating. You're pushing 30, like it's just feeling like, yay, we survived. Show you guys the gifts that my friends got me. I'm gonna take another bite of this. Still blessed nonetheless. I wanna say happy birthday to you, to me. Y'all, it's not even my birthday no more. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kaitlyn, if you're new here. So happy that you found me. It's so happy that you're here. Y'all, it's fully June 8th. It's fully June 8th. My birthday was June 2nd, but I didn't really feel like celebrating on my birthday, okay? But it's okay. It's never too late. We was going through it. But with me today, I have some birthday cake. I literally got the same birthday cake that I got from Publix last year. The what's wet? Why did I just yell? I guess that was just like moisture or condensation. But y'all know my favorite cake to get from Publix is the dulce de leche milk infused bar cake. If you're a Club Publix girly, you know you get a free cake or free ice cream every year for your birthday, and I fully take advantage of that. So I have some cake, and we're just gonna eat out today because y'all, I turned 26 and I almost crashed out. Do you hear me? Like actually almost crashed out. Oh, I realized that the liquid is like, the cake is getting liquidier from the milk that it's infused with. Ew, I don't remember it looking like that. Maybe because, no, literally when I got this cake, it was like extra frozen, extra wet. So maybe it's like just wet. Let's see, do it taste good though? Cause it look OD wet at the bottom. Take a shot every time I say wet. It's still hitting though. Like, I don't wanna drop it. Can y'all see it? And I spilled it. I don't never know how to like act right. Oh my gosh. Now I need a paper towel because that's gonna be sticky. No, I just got off at 4. All right. One thing about it, my little brother gonna call me. Anyways, now that I cleaned up the liquid that I spilled, what was I talking about? That's crazy. I don't remember what I was talking about. Take a shot every time I say oh yeah, I turned 26 and I was about to crash out. So if you've been here since the beginning of my channel, y'all remember last year I turned 25 and I was so excited to turn 25. And I was like, I don't know, I just felt like I was glowing. I felt like, oh my gosh, I feel like this is like peak, my first milestone age in a long time. I feel like the one before 25 is 21. 25 was just kind of meh, but 25 I was super excited. Baby, I turned 26. Things were not hitting for 26 at all. And you know, there was a lot of stuff going on mentally for 26 as well that I feel like kind of played into that. But it was giving birthday blues. It was not giving birthday vibes, y'all, okay? Oh, and I did put some little notes on my phone to kind of stay on track because I knew this was gonna be like a yappy video, but I didn't want to just be like, one video I posted, I was like, can you please just complete one single thought? Which I don't think like that anyway. I don't talk like that in my head anyway. So I have some notes because I wanted to stay on track while we eat and yap. But before we get into it, I already know you love the vibes here, okay? I already know you love the energy. I already know you love the chill, cozy setup that we have going on. It's flash flood warnings in Georgia. So the lights are off. I always have, you know, some little like moody lighting going on in here. I just got off a little while ago, so we're at the desk. I never film right here. And I was watching one of my old videos and it was kind of cute right here. So I was like, let's just sit here. You can see the cute little heart light in the background. Like, let's do it. Anyway, all that to say subscribe, because what else are you doing? And yes, I'm eating the cake out of the box. Ain't nobody about to be eating it but me, so what's the problem? It's like really wet though. Like, I feel like it was because it was almost frozen that I got it. Like, there's a pool of milk right here. I'm just like, ew. I know it's a milk infused cake, but I don't want to see the milk. Anyway, I kind of want to start off talking about what was the problem, why was the birthday vibes not birthday vibing this year. And I feel like it's because birthdays are kind of a checkpoint for me, which makes sense, you know, 365 days I've made it around the sun. It makes sense that a birthday is a checkpoint in my life. But I had to kind of teach myself this past year, your birthday is not a progress report. It's not this, you know, performance evaluation for what your life has been this far. And I feel like I was kind of struggling with that this year, especially because y'all know I was in a car accident earlier this year. I also had some health stuff going on. I don't really know if I've talked about it on the channel at all, but I've been having some like health personal stuff going on as well, which kind of was also killing the vibe. Just anxiety. It wasn't anything even crazy. It was just anxiety surrounding the stuff that was going on, which I'll get into in a second. But I had to remind myself, like, girl, just because you're a year older, this is not a progress report for your life. Can y'all see my thighs? I don't have no pants on. Anyways, it's not a progress report for your life. And I started looking around. I was like, dang, like, this is not what I thought 26 would be like at all. Like, I thought I would have, you know, more money. I am so broke. like overly broke. I thought I would have maybe not a family, but like I for sure thought I would have a man. And like I could have had a man by now. The men either play too much or like they're not it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm really struggling with wanting to find my person and just not, the car is not shuffling right in the relationship department. And that's totally okay. People try to convince you, oh, you need to be on your self-love kick, pour into yourself. Baby, I could do a face mask every night. I can go to the gym every day. I could buy myself whatever I want. I could do all these things. That's not gonna replace my desire for companionship. Let me put this fork down. I'm like talking with the fork, but it's really just finances and relationship stuff that I feel like I want and I don't have, you know? And so I was kind of bummed about that and just feeling kind of existential about like what direction my life is heading. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I want to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to just be a vlogger, not an influencer, just, I don't want to say like an internet personality, but just kind of like that person that is just like a comfort watch that you can just go to. And I know I'm well on my way. It's just, I'm a Gen Z girl. Of course I want things to happen instantly. I am addicted to instant gratification, but I'm working on that. But yeah, long story short, I was just looking around. I was just like, ugh, this is not it. But the gag is, little me would be so hyped about my life right now. Little me would be like, oh, she grown? Oh, she got her own spot. She might not be a homeowner, but she got her own place. She got her own job. She pays bills. Ew, but like she can do that. And that's another thing. I was like, who let me drive the bus? That's like, and I talked about this, I feel like in my video. Again, I was super hyped to turn 25. So I made a whole bunch of videos and birthday content last year, but I made a 25 lessons I've learned in 25 years video last year. And one of the things was, you know, acknowledging and learning that it's up to me to create the life that I want. And that's such an overwhelming task because it's like anything I want, it's up to me to create that. I want it, so I have to create it. Nobody's gonna do it for me, you know? So I don't know, like I said, real existential thoughts. It was not birthday turn up this year. It was just, what is going on in my life? And I had to bring myself back down. And I was like, hey, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Who said that? Kris Jenner. You're doing amazing, sweetie. You're doing fine. You're doing more than fine. There are people that wish that they had the little things. Little, look, having your own place is not little, but there are people that wish they had the things that you're saying are not enough. So I had to reel it back in and talk myself down. And like I said, I didn't have a bad birthday. I very much had a very chill birthday. Got to see some friends. I got some great gifts and it was a good day. But deep down, I was just like, can we just act like I'm not turning 26? And also because 26 don't sound as cute as 25. 25 is just like, oh, you know, I'm still young. 26 is like, you're pushing 30. Like, I don't know. When I'm 30, I'm gonna be looking at this and be like, girl, shut up. But right now I'm just telling y'all how I've been feeling in the moment, you know? So yeah, I was just having like an existential thing. Health updates, this is kind of what I was mentioning earlier, but getting older definitely means being more health conscious and, you know, staying on top of your health. And this is your PSA for me, ladies. Ladies, get your routine pap smears, take care of your reproductive health, take care of all of your health, but specifically your reproductive health, because it's already a game of where's Waldo when you're trying to figure out any issues regarding, you know, your menstrual health, your ovarian health, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just gonna tell y'all because I was doing so much research for, you know, what was going on with me, and everybody was just kind of beating around the bush because nobody likes to talk about women's health. Nobody likes to just, you know, say what's going on and say what's happening because everything is so taboo and women are just supposed to be okay. No, bruh, no. Like I was saying, get your routine pap smears, okay? They are like the #1 thing that can help you prevent cervical cancer. That's what was going on with me. They thought they saw some abnormalities on my pap smear last year. I was so scared, y'all. I was dragging it. This was supposed to be taken care of like last year, but I got in an accident in March. That was when I was supposed to get the procedure done to, you know, further investigate the abnormality. But I drug it. I just now got it done like May. And that was only because my health insurance, I was getting kicked off my parents' health insurance because the girlies who are blessed and have been on a family health insurance plan, you know, once you turn 26, you're on your own. You're on your own, buddy. So that's really the only reason why I took care of it, because I was like, okay, there's gonna be a little gap in health insurance. So if you're gonna get it done, you need to get it done. Anyways, had an abnormal pap smear, had to get a colposcopy, which if y'all don't know what it is, it's really like a more advanced, more uncomfortable, unfortunately, pap smear. And y'all, all of that scaring myself I did on Reddit and Quora and trying to find all the research like I was saying I did, everybody said that it was way worse than it. And that's the thing, nobody talks about women's health. So everybody is just like a whole lot of fear and a whole lot of just taboo unspokenness about it, y'all. I got a colposcopy, I survived, okay? My name is Kaitlyn, I got a colposcopy and I lived, and it was not bad. I will say I have a higher tolerance for pain and discomfort, nothing crazy. I am a tatted girl, so I can sit for hours and get tatted. So obviously I can, you know, withstand a little bit of discomfort and pain, but I would probably rate it like a 6 out of 10. Oh, see what I'm talking about? This is why I have to have notes, because I just be yapping. A colposcopy is a procedure that they have to look inside of your cervix and identify the presence or absence of cancerous or precancerous cells, cervical dysplasia, that type of stuff. And so what they do is you bust it open on you lay down in the stirrups, okay? And they put vinegar on your cervix, and I don't know why vinegar is what they use, but that's what they use. And after a few seconds, any abnormal looking cells will light up white. And if they see any, they'll take a biopsy, and they literally take this little hole puncher looking thingy and they take a little chomp out of it. And y'all, I know that's literally what they did though. At first when I heard it, I was like, somebody's gonna bite? Y'all, I'm so unserious, but I was literally like, oh my gosh, somebody about to hole punch me. Somebody about to hole punch me. And that's really what they did. But honestly, the hole punching part wasn't bad. It was the cramps that were caused by the hole punching that did it. Like when they actually chomped it, I didn't feel it, but it was like an immediate cramp that was sent after that. And if you done had bad periods, which I did have, y'all, I've had horrible periods my whole life. It was only when I got on birth control that I was able to function through my periods. But when I was a kid, I literally remember being in middle school with a period, passed out in class, like I can't breathe. Like if you ever had a bad period, to be honest, that was better than some of the periods that I've had, honestly. But having to have a colposcopy, having an abnormal pap smear, number one, is nothing to be ashamed about. You're not gross. You're not, you know, nothing's wrong with you. Things just be happening. The vag is a very sensitive girl. So like that should never be anything that you should feel, you know, overly scared or worried or ashamed about. That's what I had to teach myself throughout this whole process. And yeah, that's really something that's just kind of been like floating in the background these past couple of months. That kind of, you know, I was still recovering from that on my birthday. So I also was just kind of like, nobody talked to me, okay? Like I literally had to get my coochie hole punch. Anyway, but it went well. Everything is great. Like I said, they did have to take a biopsy. The biopsies came back normal. Everything is Gucci in the coop. Everything is good. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, all of those things were just kind of happening, which kind of just made me be like, hey, let's just ignore the birthday. Let's just keep it chill. I really don't want to talk about it because what's going on in life right now isn't feeling it's just feeling like, yay, we survived. Not necessarily, yay, let's celebrate. You know what I'm saying? And every birthday doesn't have to be turn up. Some birthdays are just, we made it, okay? Okay, I was taking a look at my notes that I wrote, and I pretty much touched on the main things I wanted to touch on, but I'm gonna take another bite of this. It's so good. I'm gonna have to pour some of this milk out, but like when I put it back in the fridge, like it's so good. And I was telling my mom about the cake, and she was like, all that milk gonna get me gas. I said, it's worth it. Like, I'm finna eat and fart, and who gonna check me?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But yeah, y'all, it was a chill birthday. I really can't complain. I put new press-ons on, look. They're like the chrome, what's this called? Tiger's eye. How it looks different in different lights. These are so cute. Y'all, Ulta had the press-ons, okay? I went to Ulta. I still collected my birthday freebies, which I did a vlog last year if you missed that. I still, you know, was still doing some birthday festivities over the past week. But while I was there getting my free item, I got these nails. They're so cute. I think I'm back in my press-on era because like, I'm really over the nail salon, like truly. I even painted my toes too. We ain't put no feet on here for free, but I painted my toes too. And I just use regular nail polish because is it just me or does gel try to eat up your toes? Like I was getting gel consecutively every month for like 2 years, a couple years ago, and my toes were just breaking and falling off and peeling and disgusting. Like, and I'm not one to get acrylic toes. Acrylic toes are kind of OD to me. If you love acrylic toes, go off. That's great. I hate sitting for acrylic nails. I'm not sitting for acrylic toes, bro, no. So when my natural toes started flaking and falling off the bone, I was like, nah, bro, we gotta go back to regular polish. So I just been painting regular polish on my toes and doing press-ons. And that's the move. And I did a little retwist. The retwist is a couple days old now, but I just got her in a bun because it was overstimulating me on my neck for real. But yeah, it's still been chill vibes. It just hasn't been a very like I said, it just hasn't been a turn up birthday. It's just been a chill birthday. And maybe that's maturing. Maybe that's just because I'm getting older. But like, it was just time to sit down somewhere this year, you know? I'm gonna finish this cake and I'm gonna show y'all some of the other stuff I got for my birthday. Cause I did do a little bit of treating, you know? I did treat myself a little bit and I'll show y'all the things that I got, but I'm just gonna finish being big bag for a second. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna show you all the stuff I got. Okay, so I have like the things I got for free, and then I'm gonna also show you guys the gifts that my friends got me. My parents sent me money, and then my friends actually got me some really good gifts too. So first, let's get to the freebies that I can show and what I bought. So y'all know I always hit up Ulta and Sephora. This year, one of the options at Sephora was this Tower 28 Lippy and the hypochlorous acid spray, right? That's how you say that? Yeah, and I've seen a lot about this spray. That's like, I haven't been seeing nothing because I've really been off social media for real, because what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Not what's the point, but like short form content, y'all, is so overwhelming to me. Anyway, stay on track. I know this is a trending product, and so I wanted to try it, and a lot of girls love Tower 28, so I went ahead and got it as my little birthday gift. It's so cute. It has a little confetti grass in here. I haven't opened it yet, but I will try it when the time is right. And then also, y'all know I love Ulta Down. I love Ulta Down, but the birthday gifts never be, you know, about nothing. So I just got this little tiny lip balm. It's really cute though. I tried it on the other day. It's like a light pink, glittery, glossy lip balm from Polite Society. Super cute. And while I was in Ulta, I treated myself to a new fragrance. I got Me by Sniff. Y'all, first of all, let's get into the packaging. Are they joking with this packaging? That is so pretty. And y'all, the fragrance, like what? Shout out to the Ulta employee, because I wanted something. I usually go for the vanilla, the gourmand, the warm, the sweet fragrances, but I really want something different. I wanted to get a fragrance that was more like artsy, a little bit more mysterious, even though I'm the complete opposite of mysterious, but I wanted something a little bit different than what I normally gravitate towards. And y'all, this, it's musky, it's fruity, it's a little bit like, it smells like, it don't smell like nothing. It doesn't, I can't compare it to anything. It's true, like an amazing scent, and it lasts so long. I sprayed it when I got out the shower today. I still smell it. I think it's because it's an oil-based eau de parfum. I think. I don't know. I don't know where I got that from, but it says it's made with premium ingredients, high quality juice, clean and non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free, and made by expert perfumers. Y'all, I can tell. I can tell. The scent stack is plum, peach skin, orris, white moss, musks, and sandalwood. I ain't never smelled nothing like this in my life. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not one of them ones that's like, y'all can't know how I smell. I need to smell unique, baby. It's a popular perfume, and it's not gonna smell the same on you as it does on me. And I hate that, because there's this rose fragrance that I love, but roses make me smell like roses smell a little bit too mature on me. So you can get it if you want, smell it if you like. I don't really care about gatekeeping because it's not gonna smell the same on you anyway. But I was so happy to treat myself to that fragrance. And then I also just got a new face mask. This one's from Ryel Beauty, the Miracle Clear Pore Purifying Clay Mask. I got this one because I ran out of my Caudalie that I usually use, and Ulta doesn't carry Caudalie. And I kind of wanted to try a new mask anyway, so I'll let y'all know. We'll probably do a self-care night or something, and I will let y'all know how that works. Also got myself a Needle, y'all, because I be needing something to do with my hands, and this is perfect. This is perfect. I love my Needle. And I also have this one too. I have a Needle Splat. I had this one a little bit before, the Nice Cube. This one's it's a little bit more frosty and a little bit more malleable than this one. This one is hard. This one, if you need to get your frustrations out, this the one you need to pick up if you need to get your frustrations out. Now to the gifts that my friends, my girlies got me. Okay, so first, the gift that my friend Danny got me. Part of her gift was in the bathroom. She got me the Sticky Dates glitter body spray from Lush. That's in the bathroom, but she got me that too. But y'all, I have been on a anime kick. I have become an anime girl, and I have been obsessed. An anime girl. I've only watched one anime, but I have fallen in love with Hunter x Hunter. Okay, like it's bad. It's bad. I spent all day yesterday watching Hunter x Hunter. Literally melted, glued to the couch, just watching Hunter x Hunter. I'm on season 5, maybe episode 120. So I'm in there. I'm really trying to watch it slower because I know season 6. That's it. But y'all, I'm so obsessed with Hunter x Hunter. It's ridiculous. So she got me my very first Hunter x Hunter manga. Okay. Get into it. That's Gon. That's my boy Gon on the frog, okay? And she got me a figure of my favorite character. This is real nerdy. Y'all know I'm a nerd, okay? Don't even do that. You're not gonna bully me on my channel. Anyway, I got a Killua figure. Can we really? Y'all don't see what I'm seeing. Y'all, when I saw this box in the bag, I was gonna throw up. Like, I was like, no, you didn't. And I think one of my other friends asked me, they're like, is Killua your favorite character? I'm like, you know what? I think Kaitlyn is, because he just has more depth, you know? He has that traumatic backstory. He has like, he deals with real life things, like real life insecurities, real life, you know, internal battles. I feel like there's just more depth to him as a character, and he's so cool. Like the scene when they were in, when was this? This was during the Hunter exam, I think. The scene when he snatched that man's heart out his chest. When he snatched that man's heart out his chest, my jaw was on the ground, okay? Glued to the ground, nobody could pick it up. I have been in love with Hunter x Hunter, so these were like the perfect kid at heart gifts. Like it was just, like I said, when I saw the bag, I was like, anyway. And my other friend, Danae, she hooked me up with the book girly trinket. She got me my very first, look, I'm trying to like hide stuff and show it right. She got me my very first Abby Jimenez book, okay? Never got an Abby Jimenez book. I wanna make a whole reading vlog out of this, reading Abby Jimenez for the first time. I think that's what the vibe is. And this is so cute. This is the this is the happy ever after it should be happily. It should be the happily ever after playlist. Anyway, it's called the happy ever after play. Am I tripping? The happy, okay. It's happy ever. What? Anyway, she got me my first Abby Jimenez. That's on Abby Jimenez. That's not on my girl. That's on Abby Jimenez. Cause what? Anyways, she got my first Abby Jimenez book. I'm super excited to read this when I'm in the mood for a little fluffy moment. I love that this book has a playlist in the beginning, giving me ideas for when I become an author, because that is so tea. My playlist is gonna have Brent Fayez. Like, Brent has got, what's a playlist without Brent Fayez? What are we really talking about it? Where is the playlist? Am I yelling? I forget I have the mic on. I don't need to yell. Where's the playlist? And I want to say this is one of Abby Jimenez's earlier books, because it even says in the front here her other books, and it only names one other book. So this is probably early in her author career. Okay, I know each chapter starts with a song. I can't find the actual playlist. Is it in the back of the book? Yeah, it's in the back of the book. A lot of Paramore, a lot of The Neighborhood, Arctic Monkeys, Tame Impala, The Black Keys, you know our little, oh, some Billie Eilish. Okay, we got a little pop, a little, you know, some people I recognize. I don't recognize some of these artists, so I'm excited. Bro, them bill collectors don't need to call me. I ain't got nothing for them. I'm excited for her to put me on to some artists, because y'all know I'm a huge music head as well. So I'm excited. She really gave me 2-in-1, music and a book in one. So I'm super excited to read this. And she also got me this perfect mug. It is truly the perfect mug for me. I accidentally washed it with a sticker on, so I need to get like some glue on and get it off right there. But we're just not gonna talk about it. But this mug, it says born to read, forced to work, because I am. I was not born to work. It's backwards. So this is perfect. I'm debating, do I want to use this as like a mug I can drink out of, or like put some pens or something, so like I always have it near me. Going back and forth. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. But that's pretty much the birthday haul. Like I said, my parents also gave me some money. I'm blessed and highly favored to have some parents who can bless me. And she also, my friend Danae also got me some matcha. The matcha's in the kitchen though. I already tried it. It was bomb. It's very like cafe style. It's kind of like Starbucks old formula before they switched to like the I don't know what they switched to, but you know, one you can tell when a matcha is sweetened versus unsweetened, and this is like their old formula before it was unsweetened. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little check-in, because it's been a couple of weeks since I filmed. I am a year older. And you know, despite lifing, I do still feel eternally grateful, very blessed, especially how this year has been so far. Like, y'all know the car accident. Oh, I still can't believe that happened to me. Like, it's just the vibes were just very off this year, but I'm still beyond grateful, still beyond blessed to be here, to have made it a full 365 days around the sun again. I'm excited to see what 26 brings. And this is for all my girls in their 20s too. This is not sweet, ain't it's sweet. Like, yes, we're having a good time, but we're also struggling. So like all the girls who are in the same age range as me, let me know how y'all doing in the comments, because me personally, like I said, it's fun, but it's a lot. But like I said, still blessed nonetheless. And yeah, I really just wanted to yap. That's truly it. I just wanted to yap and show y'all my birthday goodies before we get back to our regularly scheduled programming. So with that being said, that's all that I have for y'all today. Thank you so much. If you listen to me yap your ear off for the past however many minutes this is gonna be. I've been recording for like 37 minutes at this point, so we're gonna try to get that down to under 20, because what am I talking about for over 20 something minutes? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you made it all the way to this point, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it all the way here and you don't like, comment, and subscribe, why are you being a hater? It's okay to be a hater, but like as long as you know that you're a hater. Anyways, that's all I have for y'all today. Thank you so much again for watching, and I cannot wait to catch you in my next video.